welcome back to another video. Let's get this spring summer garden going, you guys. So I have a few things here. I have some potting mix. Picked this up from Dollar General. It was about $3.50 for this bag, which is not bad, and it is a seed starting mix. I also have some various seeds, and actually I got these last year. I just kind of kept them over. And little trick, you can always use empty egg cartons for starting seeds. I actually love to do this, especially now that we've been diving, because we find so many. Now, if you're going to use some egg cartons or whatever container you use, you're going to want to poke some holes in the bottom to allow for water release. Like once you water, your plants don't drown, the water can go out the back. So that's what I am doing with this pair of scissors right now. And I'm just going to poke a hole in each little bottom cup. All right, guys, and once you have the holes or slits in your container, this is how it will look. All right, guys, and I'll just go through really quickly so you can see the seeds that we will be planting. Basically, I have mustard greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, beans, catnip, and a few other odds and ends kind of sprinkled through there. Now, if buying seeds is not your thing, I totally understand it. Diving with Purpose did a video where you can take the seeds out of the actual vegetable and dry it out and then plant it. So if you guys are interested, I will link her video below, but these are the seeds that I will be planting. All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is place a little bit of potting soil into each little cup. Also, at this time, you can kind of wet your soil to make it a little more adaptable for the seeds that you're about to plant. All right, guys, the first thing we're going to be planting is some catnip. And actually, now that I think about it, I should have gotten way more than just one of these. I happened to see them at Walmart. Those are catnip seeds if you're interested. And I just grabbed that one pack, but I should have gotten more. Now I'm taking this one package of seeds and I'm going to divide it up between 4 of the cups of my egg carton. You want to space your seeds out just a bit. Give it room to grow. You don't want to put all of your seeds in one little cup. And as you can see, I ended up using 6 little cups for the catnip, so we will have some happy kitties. And I will also show you what I do. I actually write on the package what's in each thing, so I'll know the plant that's in there. So you can see right there, I have catnip on there as well as arrows pointing to which containers hold the catnip. And now we're just going to cover those seeds up. And I also will write it down on a piece of paper, which I'll show you later, just so you don't get mixed up with which is in which cup. Next, let's plant some cucumbers. Okay, guys, and even though I'm showing you exactly what I'm planting in each one, I did want to speed it up just a bit because let's be honest, y'all will be so bored watching me go in real time. But those are some cucumber seeds if you have not seen them, and let's get them planted. Once again, notice that I'm being careful not to overcrowd my little cups with the seeds. And of course, we are going to write what it is and where it is so I do not forget, because honestly, after I'm done filming this video, I will not remember. Okay, guys, one of my favorite plants or vegetables to grow, tomatoes. They yield a lot. They are super beginner friendly. They're really easy to grow, and it's something that we always used to buy and now we always grab when we see them. I absolutely love growing tomatoes. If you're a beginner, start with tomatoes. They are the little teeny tiny seeds. Now let's get started. Of course, we don't want to overcrowd our cups. I still had some seeds left over, but I wasn't worried because I know I was going to be doing some more tomato planting. And let's get that covered up. And this is what it looks like, you guys. Those are the little arrows I was telling you about. You can see the catnip in the first 3, the cucumber in the next 2 rows, and then just one little lonely row of tomatoes. But trust me, we are planting some more. So you will also notice that I am putting a big, huge number 1 at the top of this container. I will tell you why a little later, but it's how I organize my seedlings that I'm starting so I can be sure to know which one is in which container, because that is super important once your seeds start to mature. Okay guys, so I'm really going to speed this one up. I'm starting on our second eggshell seedling starter kit, and let's just go. So once again, I am going to go ahead and fill up this container here to put the next round of seeds in, and I'm going to go ahead and write on the first couple of rows because I know I have some tomato seeds left over, so I know I'm going to be planting those in this spot. So I also put just a little bit of lukewarm water in there just to kind of moisten my seeds. I'm going to add the rest of my tomato seeds and open a new packet just so I can keep the tomato theme going. We're going to go in with some bell peppers, which I am excited about. I didn't buy many of these seeds because we find so many bell peppers. I thought I can just dry out my own, but I'm going to plant what I have right here as well as write the name on there. Then we are going through with one of my favorites, some mustard greens. Babe loves when I cook this for him, so I'm really going to get this planted. I need to go out and buy some more of these. So if you're thinking, what else is she planting? Is she planting more tomatoes? You would be right, my dear. I am planting more tomatoes. Now, honestly, I mean, even though I'm happy I'm planting tomatoes, I'm planting most of these because a lot of these seeds were from last year and the year before, and I want to go ahead and get rid of them. All right, guys, so like I said, I wanted to do as many seeds as I could. So I found another egg carton that we had used the eggs out of, and I want to go ahead and make this one. Now, I'm going to speed this up like all the way. Matter of fact, I'm just going to edit it out. Y'all have seen me plant enough seeds, but I really wanted to get through these seeds. Now, let me show you what I'm doing. What I do is I make a master list. I label like number 1, number 2, number 3 based on the numbers that I write on the carton of the seeds that I have it in. So number 1, like the first row, I see it's catnip, 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 cucumber, cucumber, and tomato, which is going to correspond with what I have planted. The reason I do that, if any of this gets wet or anything, I still have a list of what goes where. So now let's work on this second one. So I do have to say I'm a very organized person in real life, but this just gives me another level of organization so I don't mix up like which seeds or plants or whatever is what, because different plants and different seeds need different things. So I like to know exactly what it is and what it needs. If it needs sun, shade, extra water, whatever. So I have a couple more packets. I found some broccoli. I'm going to go ahead and plant those and some leftover spaces that I have in my yellow container. I don't have many left over, but I do have a couple. And I'm just going to put that in. Now it's very interesting. You can see I numbered like the little rows there, and that's what corresponds to my numbers on my list. So I'm just going to rock that down. Since I put that in row number 4, I'm just going to let myself know that it's broccoli in there. And then I found some carrots that I had, and I thought, well, let's just use that too. So I finished off that carton with the carrots, so I'm just going to write that down so I'll know what is where. And then I'm going to cover all my little seeds up, soak them in a nice little bit of water, and I'm done. Alright guys, so this is what I came up with. These are starting my seedlings. I'm also going to be buying some plants that are already kind of sprouted and started, but I'll do that in another video. This was so easy. I strongly encourage each of you to start a garden if you are able to. It's one of the cheapest hobbies you can have as far as getting the materials, so it would be really awesome if you did that. And y'all, I found another pack of peppers, but not today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye guys.